that makes me the average Joe. Thank you very much. Stalking is so much easier now. Used to have to actually do work. Like, used to have to get up and find somebody's address and find out where their job was. And go there. Now you can just like do a couple mouse clicks and you're all in their business. Not that I stalk people now, because I just don't. Because I'm married. This next song is it's from the same record that Average Joe is from. My mom will occasionally, she's still fascinated that I'm able to make a living doing this thing. I finished 3.5 years of college, and I was in this band, and the band started doing well, and my grades were terrible, and I was like, well, I should just get out before I get to an F. But I promised my mom I'll go back to school at some point. That's not important to the story. She'll call sometimes and she'll be like, oh, so what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, I'm working on a song. And she's always, fascinated. So let me get this straight. So you just start the day and you don't have anything, and at the end of the day, you have like something. I'm like, yeah, that's how it works. Like, so what are you working on now? She's like, oh, I'm working on this song, actually a song called Coldplay. She was like, oh, that's cute. What is Coldplay? Because my mom's not Coldplay's demographic. And I was like, they're this band, you would like, no, you wouldn't. You wouldn't like them. But for you, Mom, when I play the song, when I'm in Atlanta, I come through and I play the song. For you, I will say that the song's called OJ's. Because it rhymes. So this, my mom's not here tonight, but this is the OJ's. Let's see. Sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry. You're welcome. Thank you. Shit, right?
Get it right, David. Get it right.
All right. I love to watch the way you fly. When you're behind the wheel, you look so alive. Singing out 'cause you're not shy. When you're chasing all the stations on the dial. Just this once you let me drive. And even though you're not a fan of big surprises, you played along and closed your eyes. You lit up my car the way you smile, holding tickets to Coldplay. I was sitting in 7 and you were 8, wrote W section double A, wearing a yellow dress I'd love to see you in. The lights went down and the mirror ball was spinning. We were in the middle of a crowd, but everyone disappeared till it was you, me, Coldplay, and a brand new love. A brand new love. 6 months later, you were gone. I found somebody new and I started moving on. She's alright, we get along, but underneath I know there's something wrong. She's a hit with all my friends. So before we knew it, she was moving in. I hadn't thought of you until I was cleaning out your drawer to put all her things in. Found those tickets to Coldplay. I was sitting in 7 and you were 8, wrote W section double A for the yellow dress I love to see you in. The lights went down and the mirror ball was spinning. It was a soul I'd cry, but everyone disappears. It was you and me and Coldplay, and I miss that love. Where's that love? I don't want the memories now, so could you please just turn the radio down? No, I can't listen to Coldplay. It takes me back to the day, late 2008. You in a yellow dress and I'd love to see you in. Driving like you're running from the law with your hair blowing in the wind. Oh, that's all you said to listen to back then. That's why I never wanna hear parachutes again. No, it always takes me back to everywhere. There was only you and me and Coldplay. Came back to haunt me and I realized you were an island and I passed you by. You were an island to discover. Oh, come on in. Just gotta tell you what shape I'm in. Just gotta tell you in my loudest tones. I started looking for excuses. Oh, and honey, the truth is that I miss you so much. Oh, honey, the truth is that I miss you so much. Oh, honey, the truth is that I miss you so much. Oh, honey, the truth is, baby, that I miss you so much. I wrote this next song to kind of give my wife a hint that it's more important to me that she think I'm super smart than it is that she tells me that I'm super hot. Because I already know. I'm just kidding. But there's something about like your significant other being like, you know what, babe? I personally don't think that I could build a rocket out of Bubblicious 9-volt batteries and an oatmeal can, but you're smart enough to do it. And you just feel like, you know what? I think I can do this. So, I got this rocket that I'm building in my backyard. Take me in your arms, tell me it's alright to dream of anything I want and anywhere I want to be. Tell me there's so much out there you want to show to me. And even in my nightmares you'll be watching over me. And I swear I'll never move. I could get oh so used to this, baby. I could get oh so used to this. I could get oh so used to this, baby. I could get oh so used to this. Hey. Wrap your legs around until you almost smother me. Stare into my eyes and tell me it's alright to breathe. Come down from above, spread your wings and cover me, baby. For even in the shadows, we see all that lovers see. And I swear I'll never move. I could get oh so used to this, baby. I could get oh so used to this. I could get oh so used to this, baby. I could get oh so used to this. Out in the streets and behind the closed doors, you got my back and baby I've got yours. Nothing can touch you, nothing can harm me. I am your angel, you'll be mine and on me now. Could get oh so used to this, baby. I could get oh so used to this. I could get so used to this, baby. I could get oh so used to this. Wrap your arms around and tell me it's alright to dream. Thank you. So I tried this last night, and it worked out pretty good. But I think you're better. Actually, I have no idea. Would it be possible at all, bartender, please, for me to have a Herradura neat of the silver variety? Thank you. I need you guys, while I'm telling you this story, I need you to warm up your forearms. Shit's about to go down. We're all about to masturbate. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I have no idea where that came from. Actually, I do know where it came from. I was suddenly 12 years old. So this song that I'm going to play for you now, this was not my last single, but the one before that. It's based on the mathematical formula that I've come up with. I don't know if you, thank you very much. Maybe like trademark math formulas, or I don't know what you do, but I'm going to get to the bottom of it. Maybe I have to go to the patent office. But it's based on this principle. A girl that is an 8 or a 9. She's with a guy that's like a 1 or a 2. The old math says that guy's loaded. I get it. I see how you got to that conclusion. However, the new math, my formula, states that a girl that's 8 or 9, a guy that's a 1 or a 2, there's a 96% chance that that girl is crazy as hell. Stick with me. Because, yeah, like crazy girls, I don't know, like guys that are 8s and 9s, they're like, I'm not putting up with a crazy girl because I could just get another one. But the 1 or 2 guy, he's like, she's crazy as hell, she's beautiful, she's way out of my league. I only know this because, as I was telling last night, I have a pretty, I think, reasonable assessment of where I land on the charts. I'm a 7. I'm average and I'm cool with it. Because I'm funny and I can sing, so that gets me to an 8.5. But when I was, just out of college, I was a 6. Because my face was still a 7, but I was broke as hell, so it brought me down to a 6. So I was dating this girl, Bernadette, let's just say that's her name. That's not really her name. But I'm afraid that she might see this like a video and want publishing. So I'm dating this girl, and she's like way, way hotter than me. She's a solid 10. And I was just happy to be with her. Even though she did like the most insane, embarrassing things of all time. Like one time I was playing at there's this club in Birmingham called the Nick. I was playing at the Nick, and I had these shorts on because it was like the late 80s, early 90s, and people wore like baggy shorts. So I was a singer in this band, and she was in the front, and she was drunk, and she thought it would be cool to put her hand on my shorts while I was singing. And I was just like, not right now. Or true story, like we were at a party one time, and somebody was like, hey man, I was in the kitchen, like drinking beer and hanging out at this house party, and this guy was like, hey man, do you date Bernadette? I was like, yeah, why? He's like, she's on the roof. So fast forward a few years, actually quite a few years, I had all I could take. Like, yeah, I had all I could take. She wasn't that hot. I mean, like, she was hot, but goddamn. So I was at this bar in Atlanta. I mean, not a bar, it's a diner. It's called the Majestic. You know it, right? So it's at the Majestic, and you only go to the Majestic at the end of the night. You're 3 o'clock in the morning, right? If you're at the Majestic and it's daylight out, you don't have a home. So I'm at the Majestic, I'm drunk, because that's what I'm supposed to be doing at this bar. And I walk in, and around the corner comes Bernadette. It's like, oh my God, it's so good to see you. I'm like, oh man, she still looks great. She looks amazing. So we talked for a while, and she's like, oh, I heard you live in LA. I said, yeah. She's like, you gotta meet my husband. I was like, yeah, I do. So she's like, he's in the bathroom. I'm like, I'll wait. So we talked for a little bit longer, and lo and behold, the door opens, and it's like there's a cloud of smoke. There's a dry ice behind him, and he's about this tall, and it looks like Danny DeVito. And I was like, yep. My formula is true. So this is what we're gonna do. I want you guys to, we're gonna snap our fingers, but not randomly. I said this last night and people just started snapping. I was like, no, I'm gonna give you a beat. So we're gonna snap on the 2s and 4s. And I know how it is when people first say, put your hands up or like clap. Everybody's like so into it at the beginning, and then like by the end of the first verse, everybody fizzes out. If y'all fizz out, I'm just gonna quit playing. So it's on you. And I realized last night when I said that, people could be like, well, we're gonna quit snapping because we don't like the song. But I'm gonna quit playing until you guys reload and we do it again. So I can play the song one time, or I can play the song 10 times. It's on you. So don't let me down with this snapping. All right. Got it? Don't let me down. Sir, I can't see your face, but I can see your arms across. Right here. I called you out. I can see you. All right. Here we go. Shit, I started off too fast. I'm sorry. There we go. Nice. Don't let me down. She might be 8 kinds of crazy, but I'm crazy for her. This love just might go the distance if this love don't kill me first. She brings a whole lot of drama I never wanted before. I never know what's gonna come next, but I know I'll never be bored. She knows the way to get under my skin. She don't fight fair when she wants to win. She's hard on my patience, but it's worth the fight. She's easy on the eyes. I don't get as much rest as I used to. Keeping up with her is killing me. She wants to go till the sun rises, and I just want to go to sleep. I'm at my best in my blue jeans. I like my weekends at home, but she's got a taste for the nightlife. Louis V and new Louboutins. She's got a habit for handbags and shoes, and filling her closet with shit she don't use. I could front on her own, but if she wants it, I'm fine, and she's easy on the eyes. Easy on the eyes. There we go. She might be 8 kinds of crazy, but I'm 1 through 7 for her. I'm wide awake through the weekend, 'cause it's gonna go by in a blur. She'll be dancing on tables, drinking all night, so I better be ready come Friday at 5. She's an answer on duty from days gone by, so I put up with anything she wants to try. Ask me the reason and here's my reply. She's easy on the eyes. She's so easy on the eyes. She's so easy on the eyes. Thank you. You did not disappoint. So I have this other band called the Hush Money. So I made this record last April with the Hush Money. So look out for that. It's a protest record. I told somebody the other day that I made a protest record, and they were like, "What are you protesting?" I was like, "Are you shitting me?" Hey, where do you live? So, where do I start? The record's called Made in America, but it's spelled M-A-I-D-E-N, America. That shit's clever. I'm gonna let that sink in. It's spelled M-A-I-D-E-N. I know you guys, you're like, math and spelling in one night. We had no idea. But it's all cover songs, and it's pretty rad. Sean played on it. Sean's in the Hush Money. It's like a collective, like the Wu-Tang Clan. You never know who's gonna show up.
Big Sean.
I'm both Old Dirty Bastard and RZA. Baby, I like it raw. Shit. No. Oh, I got it. So this next song I wrote with my friends Derek and Susan that live down in Jacksonville, Florida, who have this amazing collective called the Tedeschi Trucks Band. If you've not seen them, it is like musical church. And yeah, this is a song that even my mom likes. Before we go much further, I know you guys didn't come to hear me talk, but I have to tell you this thing because every time I do it, I trip out a little bit. So I have this stomp thing down here, and normally I wear like boots or like fucking man shoes, but for some reason I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wear moccasins tonight. So it just sounds like, but normally it's like, oh, actually it's not that bad. Yeah, I'll wear my moccasins more often. They made the promises and then they walked away. Farewell, friends, be gone, be gone. My strength I find in you, the one who loves and can't be moved. In your arms I find you, told to soldier on. You are my prayer in times of trouble. I'll be always when you call me. I'll shelter you, shelter me. Wake up and keep dreaming. You were born to fly. When your heart is heavy like a stone, I'll lift your burdens high so we can cross the border deep and wide. Lay beside me now and rest your weary bone. You are my prayer in time of trouble. I'll be your answer when you call me. I'll shelter you. Show me how an action speaks louder than a word. You are my prayer. answering when you call me. I'm gonna shout to you. Over troubled water, I hold your hand. If I need to, I will lay me down. I got your back, brother. I got your back, little sister, mama, baby, little brother, grandbaby. I'll be your attorney. I'll be your 911. I'll be your last call when you need me. Every time you call, I know when that hotline blings, it can only mean one thing, and I don't come running.
Hey. Come on.
All you gotta do is FaceTime me. All you gotta do is WhatsApp me. Get all them in them deals when you need me. You are my prayer in times of trouble. I'll be your answer man when you call me. I'll shelter you, shelter me. Thank you very much. Sean Hurley is playing bass. Where does the time go, man? I think Gia and the hotel Café staff have always been so sweet to me. When I first moved here, this room was like half this size. I came and I just knew like this was the place. I have pretty high standards because there's a room in Decatur in Atlanta called Eddie's Attic. And that's like, the owner Eddie, he saw me play one time and he was like, you know what? You're good at this. And I was like, because like everybody played there, like it was a room, and this was like before. I think there was like a sea change when Eric Clapton's Unplugged record came out. Then everybody wanted to get acoustic guitars, but before that, it was not really that. So when Eddie was like, "You can do this thing," I was like, "All right, I guess maybe I'm pretty good." And so that's what I was used to. And then I came here and I was like, "Oh wow, this is like even though the stage was actually smaller, it's like a bigger stage in a lot of ways." And the people here at this club have always treated me with the utmost like respect, and I always felt like this is home. So thank you guys for that. I'm gonna miss it when I'm in witness protection. The song's called Us. I don't think we ask for much more than we deserve, for more than we're worth. People say we're out of touch, and that dreamers will always crash back to earth. But you plus me, still we dream through valley deep and darkness wide. I'm stronger with you here at my side. Corners full as corners young, but we pledged our allegiance no matter what comes. You plus me, it's everything. Yes, I believe in love. Yes, I believe in love. Yes, I believe love, love for a reason. You are my reason. When I show you, I'll show the light. I've been waiting for all my life. Yes, I believe in us tonight. Much more than this to hold the divine, to feel what is bliss. 'Cause in a world gone crazy, I'm bad for you, and I'll still be when all these dark days are through. You plus me, we got wings. Yes, I believe in love. Yes, I believe in love. Yes, I believe in love. I look for a reason. You are my reason. When I show you, I'll show the light. I've been waiting for all my life. Yes, I believe in us tonight. Yes, I believe in love. Yes, I believe in love. Yes, I believe in love. I needed a reason. You are my reason. 'Cause when I show you, I'll show the light. I've been waiting for my life. Yes, I believe in us tonight. Now's the time of night where I like to open it up and just hear what you guys want to hear. You guys want to hear anything in particular?
If I hadn't done
Strong
it.
enough.
I feel good.
Pretty girl. Pretty girl.
Boy gets girl.
Sweetest
Wow.
Mary.
You guys from all over the map. When I ask that question, I don't really care what you want to hear. I'm waiting for somebody to say a song I was already about to play anyway. And I'm like, oh yeah, I got you. And none of you hit anything I wanted to play, so I was just kidding. I'm trying to think of something that we didn't play last night. Oh, I didn't play this song. I wrote this song for my girlfriend. My wife hates this song. I was just kidding, she likes this song. Have an open relationship. I was just kidding. See, my wife was here last night. She's not here tonight, so I'm awful behavior. I actually wrote the song for my wife when she was just my girlfriend. That was the rub. She's a few years younger than I am, and I didn't really think I was washed up, because that was like 20 years ago. I'm still not washed up. I'm just getting started. I just threw my last kick. But she has this thing about her. At the time, I thought it was that she didn't realize how beautiful she was. But now that we've been together for 20 years, I just see that she likes to work out, which just seems like a personality defect to me. But at the time, like, we had been dating for about 6 months, and we never worked out. We didn't even talk. I didn't even know she had gym clothes. And she was like, you know what? I'm gonna get back into the gym. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I'm not. And I thought that when she said she was gonna get back into the gym, that meant like, you know, maybe like 2 days a week. But it meant like 7 days a week. And I was like, who are you? And who have you been like these last 6 months? Like, you know, and what do you think about me? Because I'm not going to the gym. But I would see her get ready and put her sports bar on. She would, like, you know, get little shoes on. And we had like this full-length mirror on the back of our door, and she put her hair up in a high ponytail. And she would, like, you know, kind of look sideways, and like she would like pinch herself right here and right here, and she would make these grimacing faces. And I was like, I'm no psychiatrist, but I think that those are parts of her body that she's not incredibly fond of. Strange thing is, those are the parts of her body I wish she would make more of. And I realized that we just saw two different people in the mirror. I think most girls don't realize that, like, I don't want this to go to your heads, ladies, because you have lots of stuff about you that's, you know. But just because you're girls, like, you kind of win. Like, you care about stuff that we don't care about. You inspire us to care about things that we don't care about. I'm truly of the mindset that I think men are filthy animals, and if it weren't for the love of women, we wouldn't bathe or get jobs or try to drive nice cars. Like, I don't do it for my other friends. Like, fuck y'all, I don't care. Like, guys do it for girls. And like, you always smell good, most of you. And like, you just win because you're girls. And so I just wanted her to know, like, you're amazing because you're a girl. I realized if you look at that the wrong way, it's like, I guess what I should be saying is like, she's above average. And I was kind of like, you're a girl, so you win, so just stop it. Anyway, I wrote this song for her, and I think she liked it, and then I realized it applies to most women. So this is to my wife, who's not here, and all of you who could be her sister wives. Oh, it's called I'm Hungry. Please get in the kitchen and make me something. can hear only dudes laugh. Every girl in here was like, oh, I was with you. I was with you.
Girls, listen, they had your eyes, and boys secretly fantasize. For me, I am just mesmerized by your every word and movement. 'Cause you are as close as a girl can be to ideal. Somehow you disagree. The whole world sees perfection, but all you see is room for more improvement. Silly girl, pretty girl, and you don't see what a spell your sweet love has cast on me, girl. And I pray that never will this trance be broken. See, I melt in your mouth when you talk to me. I wanna kiss you so slow, so sweet, 'cause you are the book that I want to read in Braille, cover to cover. Girl, you're so deep inside, you're my DNA. You're all I have, you're how much I weigh. You're the reason that someone had to bend a phrase to know how it is to love her. Silly girl, pretty girl, and you don't see what a spell your sweet love has cast on me, girl. And I pray that never will this chance be broken. Everything you do is like a movie scene, and every pose you strike is from some magazine. And I want to turn your pages. Darling, you send me, honey, you send me, honey, you send me. Honest you do, honest you do. You need a man with a slow hand. You need somebody with an easy touch. You need somebody that's gonna spend some time, not come and go in a heated rush. I'll make you feel, I'll make you feel, I'll make you feel like a natural one. Yes, I will. Your body is a wonder, and I use my non-dominant hand. Your body is a wonderland. Your body is a wonderland. 'Cause I don't want anybody cast on me. Silly girl, pretty girl, and you don't see what a spell your sweet love has cast on me, girl. And I pray that never will this chance be broken. Hold that. Cause I want you to want me. I need for you to need me. Honey, I'd love for you to love me all night long. Thank you very much. Sean Hurley on the bass. We got time for something. There are a few things that I'll go to the mat for. Like this is, I always think about, I have one tattooed on my shoulder here, and I wish it were bigger because like if you're gonna get one, like it should just be, you should commit to it, and I'm fully commit to it. And then my kids have tattoos. Not my little kids, my adult children. That would be child abuse. This is like juice life. And there's like, I would always, like I've always loved Muhammad Ali, so like, that never has gone away. I always think about like I want this tattoo of Ali where he's standing over on Sunday Liston, like the famous photo. I would get that because I always believe in that. But one other thing I always believe in is that we come up with these arbitrary days of the year where we feel like you can press the reset button, and most of the time for most of us it's like New Year's Day. You're like, okay, I fucked up all year long. I'm gonna press the reset button. I'm gonna do this thing, and I just think you can press that button any day your head gets off the pillow. You can press that button, and we need to afford everyone in our lives the opportunity to press that reset button, because we feel like we are personally capable of becoming someone new, but the person that was a dick to you in the 10th grade, you still feel like is a dick, like they were incapable of self-transformation. So when I meet people, like there's a guy that I was gonna do some work with, and he had done this thing that was kind of, I don't know, it could be viewed as kind of shady. And he was like, hey man, so if you don't wanna work with me anymore based on this thing, I get it. And I was like, hey man, we're all kind of working through some things. I big up you for being a man about it, and you know, you be somebody new. So I think we should all allow ourselves, first of all, and secondarily, everyone around us, the space to be version 2.0 of whoever it is that you are, or whoever they say they want to be. So if I decide I want to quit doing this and I want to come back in 6 months and I want my name to be Jacques and I'm going to start wearing berets and shit, I want y'all to just be like, seems a little weird to me, but bonjour, Jacques. I'm not going to do that. So this song is kind of based on that. It's called Yesterday Shutting Down. And the part at the end of the song that I think we should all sing, because it's somewhat cathartic, is I want to move on with the rest of my life. But we'll tackle that when we get there. My train is gone. say. You let me apologize for what I've done. Forgive me, I'm not quite what I will become. But if heaven says that it's fine to let me slide, I'm giving it one more try. To get it right. Can you hear it creeping? Can you smell his breath? Got a hate behind me now. 2 more left. Oh, you love me, baby. You let me leave, so I can put on my wings and I can get my long overdue release. If you let me apologize, forgive me, I'm not quite what I will become. But if heaven says that it's fine and let me slide, I'm giving it one more try. To get it right now, think I'm gonna leave here tonight. I'm gonna leave here singing. I wanna move on with the rest of my life. I wanna move on with the rest of my life. It's coming around, this sleepy town. This is the sound of yesterday shutting down. Let me apologize for everything. All of the pain that the demons in this bottle bring. Lord, but if heaven says that it's fine and let me slide, I'm giving it one more try. To get it right, I'm gonna leave it tonight. I'm gonna leave and say that I wanna move on with the rest of my life. To God, I'm gonna move on with the rest of my life. It's coming around, this sleepy town. This is the sound, shout early, get down, get down.
guys so much.
This is a true story.
About this friend of a friend, whose name also happened to be David Ryan Harris. Weird, right? Oh, wait, actually, this guitar's in a different tuning. I'm not playing this song. Actually, Sean, I'm gonna play this one. Don't go anywhere. I mean, you can go right there. I'm gonna play this one song by myself because you guys are quiet and very attentive. So I'm gonna do this thing without the PA.
If I had a dime for every time that I thought of you, I would be through scraping for crumbs behind the swing. You'd be mine. You'd be mine. You'd be
I forgot to tell you, at the merchandise table, I'm having a sale. So I put out this record called Atlanta. I said Atlanta with a T. People from Atlanta don't say with a T. I don't know what just happened. I made this record called Atlanta a long time ago, and I wasn't going to print any more of these because it was from such a long time ago, and I thought that they were all gone, and then I was digging around in my garage and I found all these boxes of this record. So for tonight, and tonight only, except for every other night, if you buy anything else at the merch table, then you get a free Atlanta CD. Guys, I'm losing money doing this. I'm just kidding. The mattress is free. This is a true story of how it came to be that I found out from a girl that I was dating and subsequently married. She had a friend that she went to school with. It's a girl named Missy. That is actually Missy. Missy is her actual name. I changed the name of the other person, but this one stays real. Missy didn't like me because I drove her a rapey van and I didn't have a job. That's no reason to hate a guy. I still had the same heart. So Missy wanted my girl to date this friend of hers, this dude named Todd, also his real name. I didn't know this at the time. I just had a sneaky suspicion because my girl started being sketchy and weird. And when I confronted her about it, she tried to flip it around on me. And because I'm not very confrontational, I just took that shit on. I was like, "You're right. You're not seeing anyone else. I'm just a freak." But it turns out I was right. There was this other dude, Todd. So I wrote this song, and I put the lyrics to this particular song open in my notebook. And when we had a sleepover, I put the notebook on her side of the bed so she could see these lyrics. And then I waited for her to be overtaken by curiosity. I have to pick the book up and be like, what is this? And then I was super coy and pretended not to know what page I purposely left the book open to. And I was like, let me see. Oh, I don't know. I just make up characters and situations. And I'm creative. If there's something in that you feel like pertains to you, then that's just in your own head. But it all came out in the end that there was this other guy, Todd. Todd, I don't know if I told you this part. This will turn you against Todd instantly. Todd was purportedly a model. That's not bad enough. Todd was also a commercial airline pilot. So instantly, you're like, fuck that guy. You're like, just pick one. You can't have both. Todd is a kid that on Halloween he comes to your house 3 times. I already saw you. I already saw you, Batman. I already saw you. So the end of the story is, it all came out, and I ended up winning the girl, and we got married. And I don't know where Todd or Missy are. I hope they live in a trailer in North Georgia. So this is my last song. Thank you guys so much for allowing me the space to play this place. And my first few times I played here, I didn't say anything other than the name of the song, and then gradually I got to the point where I am now, where I talk too much. Thank you for that. This song's called Turn Around. One more time for Sean Hurley. And Kinsey. I don't know if anybody played before Kinsey, and if someone did, I wasn't here, so I don't know, but I'm sure they were great.
Tonight I seek the truth. Am I still the only one, honey? Baby, just save face. Make me believe that when you ask me for space, that it's not to fit someone else in. And I pray that when the sun goes down on everything you've done, whoever's arms are sleeping in will warm you like the sun. I hope your dreams are peaceful, I hope your sleep is sound, and you're satisfied with what you found when you finally turn around. Sugar, don't hold out. No, 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 no. But if you don't love me still, it's the least thing you could do. Let me on to one that will. And I pray that when the sun goes down on everything you've done, whoever's arms are sleeping in the morning like the sun. I hope your dreams are peaceful, I hope your sleep is sound, and you're satisfied with what you found. 20 years from now, my love, long after all the tears have dried, we'll be there in memory only, and we'll be by your side. Regret is a pill to swallow that never quite goes down. I pray that he's gentle and careful with your heart, that he touches you in a way that slowly pries your shell apart, so he can reach that part of you that truly is your core, and you can find a new love that you have been pining for. Baby girl, regret is a pill to swallow that never quite goes down. So I hope that you are satisfied with what you found. When you finally turn around, when you finally turn around, when you finally turn around, 'cause if you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight when Todd is on a cross-country flight. Well, if you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight, girl. If you know it, sing this part. Na 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 na. When you finally turn around, na 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 na. When you finally turn Y'all take care of each other.
I'll see you when I see you.